Do you have a girlfriend? Yeah, I didn't think so. Now, I don't want to brag or anything, but I, in fact, have one. This is, I mean Annie, and she's pretty cool. One time she let me force her play 4 Sonic games, and she didn't break up with me. How lucky am I? Now, quite a few people thought it was unfair that I didn't have to play any of her favorites, and I mean, come on guys, like, why would I? Like, come on, that doesn't need to happen. I mean, seriously, what's the big idea? This seems fair to me.
Okay, buddy, we hear you. So, what do you want?
What do I want? I want the truth! I want justice! I want...
Okay, fine. Genshin Impact. Sonic fans know it all too well. It's fair to say this game has a reputation, for better or worse. I personally have 0 experience with the game, but Annie on the other hand probably has far more than anyone ever should. She has spent hours upon hours grinding out this game, to the point where it might be even more concerning than my Sonic addiction. Maybe not. Regardless, she loves this game and really wants to share that love with me, and as a good boyfriend, I'm happy to oblige. So how this is going to work is I agreed to play the first few quests of the game in order to get a rough understanding of what it's all about, with Annie carefully watching behind my shoulder to nitpick my every move, much like I once did to her. She and I will be jumping in every so often to give our thoughts on the playthrough and add some context to some situations, for her to make fun of me, and for me to trauma dump. And without further ado, enjoy! Genshin Impact. Yippee! She's real, I'm not doing a voice, right? Please, please, they didn't believe me last time. Please, you gotta say something, please. We're gonna click to begin. Oh my god, that's loud. The game properly opens with an intro cutscene giving some background to the start of the story. You're introduced to Twink and Woman, a pair of twins whose names I can't remember, who are being jumped by Infinite from Sonic Forces? No wonder this game is so bad! You get the choice to play as one of the twins. I of course picked Twink. Infinite proceeds to kill your sister, and you, I guess.
We are now trapped here.
All Might.
No.
How many years ago was it? I don't know.
It looks like yesterday. You don't look like you've aged.
Yeah, Paimon really owes you for that. Otherwise, Paimon likely would have drowned. So Paimon will do her best to be a great guy.
Paimon also needs to shut the fuck up! If you didn't catch it from it repeating its name 50 times, this is Paimon, your little flying companion. Think Navi, but 20 times worse. She is the worst. Her voice sounds like razor blades to my ears, and I'm not just being a dick, Annie thinks so too.
So let's hop to it.
You're really annoying.
It gets more annoying.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
We're off to a statue of the 7. Which of the 7 are you looking for exactly?
I don't know what that is, or what that means. What are you taking pictures of me?
I gotta show proof that you actually played this.
Wow, it's just Breath of the Wild. Wait, I can go fast. Sonic can't do that. What the fuck?
Ooh, did you just feel the elements of the world?
Nah,
It's because you're not from this world to begin with.
that doesn't really make sense actually at all.
We
It'll
keep
make more
heading
sense if you actually,
westward, we'll eventually reach
like, get
Mondstadt,
farther in the game.
the city of freedom.
Oh my god. This here was my first introduction to combat, and I gotta say, I'm not too impressed. I don't know, it just felt pretty button mashy, and I was very limited on varying our special attacks at this point. Keep this fault in mind though, I do want to touch back up on it later.
Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
Maybe because you're incredibly annoying. What was the button to do the thing?
They say at the bottom of the screen.
E, that's right. Yeah. Get fucked. Oh shit, I can't use it again. Well, that was kind of easy. I'm really good at this game, aren't I? I'm actually like the best to ever play this game. I bet I can fuck these guys up.
Sure.
No, why did it? No.
there's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there. Let's go take a closer look.
To real quickly summarize what just happened, I was beating up random people I saw on the street with magic powers I got from God? I'm his chosen warrior, it's cool. When Paimon and I stumbled across a dude and a dragon, and since I'm so nonchalant and have so much aura, I scared it off. The dragon leaves behind one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, and then we got jumped.
May the Animo God protect you, stranger.
Jehovah's Witness. You're Jehovah's Witness. Oh my god.
And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
Emergency food.
That's even worse than being a mascot.
She is emergency food.
Chopper!
Best you get inside the city
What
as
if I
soon as
don't
possible.
want to go into the city?
Well, you're not playing, are you? Oh,
Paimon is his travel buddy, helping him to find his sister.
you're not my fucking friend.
Oh,
Eligible?
True.
these monsters have been getting too close to the city recently.
Okay.
My task this time is to clear out their camp.
Where's the camp? Oh.
With the wind!
Bye. Oh, be her. At this point was where I found something rather interesting about the game's combat. It actually has some depth. Earlier I was complaining about the lack of variety in some of the moves and how it's kind of button mashy. But with the introduction of a second playable character in the expansion of our party, I realized I may have jumped to conclusions a bit too quickly. Being able to swap between different characters on the fly mid-combat might actually be the engagement I've been wanting out of these fights. Twink primarily uses short-range attacks, while the Jehovah's Witness relies more on long-ranged weaponry. This allows me to quickly adapt to certain situations and spice things up a bit. If more characters have more interesting combat styles later on in the game, I can see this mechanic becoming something I really enjoy. For now though, it's a bit less than what I'd want it to be. Mushrooms.
I'm the survival expert.
What's that? It's a person, you freak, at a
My
picnic.
travel
Are
partner
you-
here is good at cooking as well.
I have never cooked anything in my life. Oh, you do not know that. You don't know who I am. You don't even know. You haven't said my name once. Are we going to town?
Yeah.
Okay. As we're reaching a pretty good middle point, how are we feeling about my gameplay, Annie? I bet you have some positive words you'd love to share.
He needs to get good. Also, he needs to give me more screen time. For a video with me in it, there's a big lack of me. Just let me produce it. You're already mooching off my Adobe account. Besides that, he's playing the game okay, I guess. Taking too fucking long to beat the mobs, but that's okay. We know he's slow sometimes. Paimon. It's just a universal experience to hate on Paimon. There's some Paimon lovers out there. Y'all are seen and heard. But yeah, I don't know where I was gonna go with that, so, just you wait, Max. Play the game long enough and you just might get to hear the new voice actor tone it down for a solid 5 minutes before making Paimon just as obnoxious as before. Combat. I really don't have much to say about the combat. Dude is literally just learning some elemental reactions and going through the story and beating up the random mobs that spawn in to kick his ass. Personally, I think half the fun of the game is experimenting with team compositions, mastering characters' special abilities, building the characters with weapons and artifacts, literally just seeing what works to do big boom boom damage. I tried so hard not to step in and direct him with these things so he can figure them out, similarly to his approach with my time playing Sonic. Let's just say I had to bite my tongue quite a bit, and even then that didn't work.
Oh, it's just like Sonic and the Black
officially
Knight.
introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom.
Like Sonic. Like the wind.
Jean on our side, surely even the vicious Storm Terror will be no match for
What
us.
happened to the lighting? You just spawned in. Where'd you come from?
Except for the local tavern near the city wall over there. They haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
Made the kitty deep.
Herman.
Walls.
Look, whatever stories you've heard about Herman the Adventurer, don't believe a word. Even the ones that are true. This game's got great writing.
A wind glider.
Okay. Sounds really dangerous.
You're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
Oh, your voice got less annoying.
Don't get used to it.
So it's just Zelda.
Yeah.
It's just Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking dead. And that game's dead. Roll the credits. So that dragon from before is back, and it wants a fight. And a fight it'll get. Surely this is the riveting combat experience I was looking for. I hold the button, and it dies. This is worse than being button mashy. The dragon fucks off, and I return to the city where, get your filthy hands off me! Where I meet the rest of the Jehovah's Witnesses who could have helped with the dragon. This is Kanye, Lisa Simpson, and the guy from Attack on Titan, and they're here to make me do their fucking jobs for them. Go to these 4 temples, they said. It'll be quick and easy, they said.
This is it. One of the deserted temples of the 4 winds.
Okay. Yeah, I got this.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, I probably got this.
Yeah, you probably got this.
I didn't mean to do that, but it worked. I clicked the wrong button, but it worked.
Phew, I'm tired.
Did nothing. So, like you just saw, this whole section of the game was me finding and entering a temple, learning more about a new playable character, solving puzzles regarding this character's abilities, and repeat. I honestly liked this, for the most part. I thought the temples were a cool change of pace from wandering around the open world. The puzzles are fairly basic, but that's to be expected from early game introductory challenges. As for the characters, I liked them. The Jehovah's Witness is still cool, but honestly I think I prefer Twink in general. Range gameplay just isn't my thing. Kanye was fun. I liked his ice abilities. It was a fun mix-up, which was exactly what I was wanting between characters. Lisa was a neat one. Her electric-based abilities were fun to figure out, although maybe not the most engaging. She kept explaining lore stuff to me, and I was low-key toning it out. Now, if there's one part of this section I wasn't too huge on, it was the traversal between the temples. It was just so slow and boring. In my professional opinion, the developers really need to take notes from other, far more successful open world games, and add grind rails, platforms, and dash panels that absolutely do not match the environment. Ooh, one more.
No, there were only 3.
Oh, but there's the
Don't
4.
worry, darling.
Well, they said that you only had to do 3.
Is this a good stopping place?
Yeah, probably. Do you want to gamble one more time?
Gambling.
Fuck.
Did I win?
No.
Did I win?
No.
Now, before I give my final impressions on Genshin Impact, Annie, anything else you want to add?
Okay, so he played pretty much just like a new Genshin player and didn't do shit. I truthfully don't have many notes or critiques that aren't just being mean and making fun of him. Like, literally, his experience with the first portion of the quest, Mr. Agree to play the first few quests. First few quests, my ass. Too button mashy? We both know Sonic is too. Don't give me that bullshit. The beginning of the game really isn't all that. It's just a lot of introduction and learning and low-key boring stuff. Like, as fun as it is to meet some of the Mondstadt cast, the story at this point doesn't pique the character as much as the future stuff. Plus, it's literally a game where he can take his sweet-ass time and do what he wants. The first Archon quest really limits what you can do and in what order, so the later regions and quests give so much more freedom. Man really needs to suck it up and play more. It's the least he can do for having me play more Sonic games. Help me, please. I'm beyond happy that he gave one of my favorite games a try and actually didn't hate it entirely.
Yeah, it was better than I expected. Overall, I'm not entirely sure this is a game I can get super into. As much as I liked some aspects, other parts had pretty huge standout flaws. If I have to be nice, I really did have a fun time with what I played of the game, even if a lot of it was poking fun. I did enjoy plenty of the ideas the game had to offer, such as the combat system, which grew on me a lot over time as I unlocked more and more characters. The game is also very pretty, and the animation, especially on the characters, was very fluid. I can definitely see the appeal of the game, even beyond its pretty big flaws, and totally get how Annie and others have grown so fond of it. That, or they might just have gambling addictions, but overall, I'm just not sure yet if it's a game for me. But unfortunately for me, I have struck a deal with the devil and agreed to play more of this game if Annie watched One Piece with me. Lord help us both. So, if you'd like to see that, let me know if you'd be interested in the occasional torture Genshin stream. You could do that by subscribing, following me on Twitter, and watching more of my videos. Or commenting or something, I don't know, man, I can't make you do anything. I'm just a voice in your head. Use code JustMaxT on Sonic Rumble.